Today is a massive day on Skyblock Kingdoms. And if the number of people online is any indication that this is something extremely important, well, this is something extremely important. The Birch Box Trial. Me versus Birch Kingdom. Now, in the last episode, we made this banana stand, and you know, maybe I can distribute some bananas at the trial and do a little bit of marketing, but this is kind of important. Like, everyone's gathering here. I think I think I'm late. I think I'm late to my own trial. That might not go well for me with the judge, but let's head on inside and everyone, wish me luck. I'm late.
Dude, you needed to get here like a while ago. Where were you?
I'm sorry. I'm fine.
Okay, whatever you say. Okay, I think we're ready now, Elfie. I'm so sorry about that, Your Honor.
Showing up late to his own lawsuit.
Yeah, you better have a strong case. But we are here for the case between the Jungle Kingdom and Birch Please.
Today is obviously a very big day for the Jungle Kingdom. And before we get into this trial, I'm going to assume that not all of you really know what's going on. For some of you, this could be the first episode you're watching of Skyblock Kingdoms, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. But to give you guys some context, a long time ago, I signed up for a service with the Birch Kingdom called Birchbox. And every week, the Birch Kingdom delivers some kind of loot box to our... What is this? I love Birch tea. This is what I'm talking about. The service is a blatant scam. And every single week it gets worse and worse. They had me make an entire song about birchwood, and then they sent me to a boot camp, threatened to shave me. It's gone on for too long. And now with my legal representation on this server, Milkman is gonna pay. But we kind of all sort of paid. As you can see, the courtroom is destroyed.
I recently got my judge certification last night on even you can be a judge.com, so I apologize if this is a little scuffed. I would ask that everyone put their weapons in the deposit box. We don't want to have any mishaps or anything in this court.
Is a banana a weapon?
Taking my
Only
weapon
to
out.
make it a weapon.
That's my food. Can I have a
All right,
little bit of food?
I will
I can
allow
give you
your
potatoes.
bananas.
Okay,
I
thank
can
you.
give you chorus fruit.
Pass, hard pass. Look, if I'm being honest, I find chorus fruit absolutely disgusting. And also, has anyone noticed that Leon is slowly turning purple?
Thank you. All right, so we're going to start with some opening statements. We will start with the Jungle Kingdom.
You got this, Vintage.
If you would like to come to the
Thank
stand.
you, thank you.
Vintage, you look great, by the way.
Thank you. I like to look great. Okay, Your
Slay
Honor,
queen.
today, thank you so much. I appreciate the comments from the Peanut Gallery. Your Honor, today we are here because Birch Please has just been very something when it comes to just their efforts onto Skyblock Kingdoms
Objection.
in this server.
Overruled. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
the
Your
word that I read
Honor.
on the website.
I'm doomed.
Very bad feeling about this trial. All of a sudden.
Yeah, this judge has no idea what he's doing.
We are here today because Birch Please has been dealing with just an influx of business malpractice, inhumane treatment to their clientele, and of course, fraud. They are only targeting my client himself. After all, he's been the only person that has had to write a song. He's been the only person that has had to go through boot camp itself. And after all, going with the inhumane treatment and punishments of their organization.
They tried to shave me.
Shave the monkey!
As my clients just said, they in fact were yelling, "Shear the monkey," and chasing around my client with a pair of shears. Honestly, putting my client through some very traumatic events.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
And only targeting the rumored party after rumors
Build
were going
character.
around that my client was going to sue them. Your Honor, they clearly just do all of this as jokes and not at all for the integrity of their own business, for their unlawful gain of money on this server.
Objection.
Overruled.
As it can see from an evidence that I am going to submit, which is Appendix B, and we will get more into later.
Oh, man.
I rest my case for now. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You did such a good job. That was so good,
Thank you,
Vintage.
thank you, thank
oh,
you.
we're
Thank
still,
you.
you're amazing. We're so gonna win this.
I don't know how
okay.
they found that.
Go first.
I hid it in a very secret spot where they couldn't.
Whoops.
Hey,
Thank you.
Want some
So good at
Beyblades?
hiding things.
No.
Do you
Hey.
have a dictionary though?
All right.
People needed to try my bananas. And I was kind of half paying attention to the trial anyways.
I call Birch Please to the stand for their opening statements.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. Lady and gentlemen of the jury, today's trial is nothing short of a farce. This entire trial is built on a foundation of lies and deceit. I may not have understood a lot of the fancy words that Vintage was saying just now, but I do know one thing, and that's that this server, as of current, has no foundational laws. Me and Fool, we're but humble business owners, right? Trying to make our way in the world, trying to, you know, we're the little guys, you know? And
I'm so small.
look at him, he's so little. He's so little over there.
We're all the same size. Canonically, we're all the same height.
All of this is to say that the prosecution's case not only is based on literally nothing, but is being targeted at two people who, frankly, are completely innocent of any real crime. Avid, when signing up for the terms and conditions of our subscription service, had the opportunity at any point to read through them. You knew what was coming.
Nobody reads those!
Sit down, Avid.
And frankly, seeing as how those terms and conditions stood for an entire 3 months now on this server, if anything, they're probably closer to the foundational laws of this server than anything else. Do we want the prosecution rolling up in here, setting the precedent, trying to bulldoze small business? You know, do we want them to enforce their own will over the rest of us? You know, I don't believe in a lot of things, but I do believe in one thing, and that's freedom, baby. They are trying to take our rights away. I rest my case. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We have heard from both sides, and we've been presented
Eat your
evidence from... Cool, eat it. Birch, please, do you have any evidence to present yourselves?
No.
We're supposed to bring evidence.
Not evidence.
Let me go quickly grab the evidence.
He's
That's
not
not a
allowed to
crime.
leave.
That's
Your
not a
Your
crime.
Honor.
15 minutes later.
I return with evidence.
Okay, please present the evidence.
Behold, the terms and conditions.
Garbage,
Yes.
nonsense.
It took me 20 minutes, so good luck.
Rule 33, blah, blah, blah. A lot of rules, 50 rules in total.
If you look at
Okay.
the evidence of Appendix B, you will see that Appendix B says, and I quote, "The rules are all meaningless. Chaos shall reign supreme. Lol." My client being held under this contract is all meaningless in the first place, and he should be able to be free again.
You know, I was feeling fairly confident about the trial until Vintage called up our first witness.
Viking Pilot, may I call you to the stand, please?
I changed my
Okay.
mind. You can stay seated.
Don't let him
I'm
bully
coming
you.
up.
Now, I would like to ask Viking, if you may, can you tell me about Avid's character?
Avid is just the sweetest little guy.
Yeah.
Objection. False evidence.
That's not even evidence.
All he said was he
me.
was a nice little guy.
I'm a little guy. Yeah, America's sweetheart, baby.
So you would
Look
say
at
that
those
this
fuzzy
kind,
hands.
sweet little man, this America's sweetheart, is also just sometimes a little not good at paying attention to his
Oh, he's the
surroundings.
dumbest guy alive.
Not necessarily the defense I was hoping for.
See, as you can
But
see,
that's
Your
why I love
Honor,
him so much.
Yeah.
as you can see, Your Honor, even our witnesses, literally, one of his best friends states that my client is not at all in the right space to be reading contracts that sign away
Dumb as a
1/18
bag
of
of
his
bricks.
soul.
Birch, please. Do you have any witnesses you would like to call?
Oh yeah. Mig, we call
The green
Mig.
one.
to the
Me?
stand.
Mig, come on
Get,
up.
get him up there. Get him up there.
Okay.
Mr. Mig here is another valued customer of Birch Please. Mig, what do you have to say about our service?
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Oh, wait, he said he
Birch Please is a very good service with no flaws whatsoever. They have never wronged me or scammed me. And they are very, very...
Oh my gosh, Vintage, this is
I can't
embarrassing.
read this handwriting. It's like really bad.
No, you're supposed to say they are very, very innocent. It says innocent. Do you see at the bottom? Where
They are
it's-
very, very innocent.
And there you go.
Your Honor, this is clearly business malpractice at its finest.
As you can clearly see, very satisfied customer. Avid here, who has been deemed
Hey, buddy.
dumb as a bag of bricks
Okay.
by his own lawyer.
No, I didn't say that. Your
That
Honor,
was by his,
misleading and hearsay.
I didn't say
that
that
was
either.
by
I didn't
him.
say that. I said he
By-
was dumb.
by
I didn't
the
say he was dumb
witness.
as a bag of bricks.
Okay, what would you say he's dumb
That
as?
was
Just for
full.
the record.
He is dumb
Watch
as a
yourself.
singular brick.
Just one brick. Okay. You know, this is all for the record. Yeah.
Boy. Yeah. All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Question: have we taken an oath of truth?
I mean, you're in the courthouse. You're under oath.
Oh,
Do you have something to say, Meg?
You did fine. You did fine. Shush.
Just don't say anything.
Your Honor, they are
It's fine.
pressuring the
Smile.
witness.
Mig, would you
something
like to
to say?
come
You are.
alter your statement?
You're supposed to say no.
Your Honor.
yes, I'd like to alter my statement.
All right. Please come to the
that.
stand.
I'm sorry, man.
Why? Why?
I'm still mad about those potions from like
We did
3 years
good.
ago. Milkman is a notorious scammer. Like, I don't know why anyone would want to go into business with him. I feel like you've been fooled, like the most.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How
I
dare
don't
you?
even know you anymore.
All right. Thank you, Mig. Would anyone like to present anything else to the court?
I would like to present my client Avid to the
Yeah.
stand, if we could. Very
Yep.
quickly.
All right.
Give
We'll
us your
entertain
testimony.
some monkey business.
All right. That seems like you're biased. Okay.
Thank you, Avid.
Boy, this is really hard for me to even be here today, okay? Because the trauma.
Here, this will help.
Oh, thanks. I love bananas. That I've been put through by those two over there. You know what? You know
You're
what?
talking to us.
Yeah, oh, I loved the birch box. And I loved Birchwood before all this mess went down. And I paid my dues and I followed the rules, but boy oh boy, did they nitpick and did they stab me in the back and twist the dang knife with my song. I delivered to you the most beautiful sonnet that the ears had ever heard. It
you
was
were
a
a bit
country. I built a house of birch wood. Right when I had given them something so beautiful, they struck me down again and again and again. And then they tried to shave me and they brought me to boot camp. And they should be put away. Do we have prison here, Vintage? Have you made that yet? A prison?
Not yet.
Okay, that's where they
Well,
go.
Oh, is that a
be
thing we're
arranged.
doing?
Oh,
Put them
we
in
get
the
community
jail in the
service.
clink. I rest my
good.
case. Thank you. I love you.
All right.
I love you. You.
Look, man, I think
Love
I
you
got
too,
a problem
buddy.
with
You gotta say it back.
Okay.
Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you.
It seemed like we had the trial in the bag, but no one could have guessed for what was about to happen.
Anyone else have anything to present to the court?
We're all
I
good
think
on my side, Your
I think
Honor.
I have something of importance. Address this issue of, if things go south.
Back up.
Hey! What are you doing? No. Hey!
What the?
You.
More
Okay.
than one. I know where we are.
Hey.
What
are you doing?
Automatically
I
now.
don't have any weapons on me.
I told you to put your weapons away.
Hey.
Hey Mig, you wanna play a game of rock paper scissors?
You have not been listening. You've not been listening. You've been
I have been listening.
saying all these big words I don't understand. And you monkey, you're so furry.
Vintage.
Totally. He's the best.
You're gonna have to forgive me for this.
Handle it.
I survived.
Elfie,
I survived.
Just assassinated Elfie.
overruled.
Okay, yeah, you know what?
Let's try.
Thanks for selecting me to be this jury. This really helps, Milkman. This very much helps. Thank you.
When do we give our verdicts?
So the verdict.
I think they just
Overruled.
We had no verdict at all.
All right. So the jury and I have spoken, and I would like to hand the stage to them for a minute.
Thank you, Your Honor, for keeping this court going in extreme circumstances.
Yeah.
Very good
We have
ventilation.
no choice but to find Birch Please guilty of all charges.
Objection.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah, Vintage.
The jury is unanimous, and I happen to agree with them, having been blown up.
Yeah.
So, the verdict is they will be forced to release Avid from his contract, but also, Birch Please, as it stands, is disbanded. You may form another business, but it must pass through the judicial system, this court here, and this jury, and we must approve your new business practices to ensure that this does not happen again.
You're kidding, right? You're really just gonna dismantle our...
Court is adjourned.
Oh my god, we did it!
Everybody go
Oh
home.
my god, we did it!
Ending.
We did it!
Take your papers
Oh
back.
my
I'm the judge now.
Guys, we are officially free and rid of the Birch Please contract, which is kind of sad because that's the only way I've been able to get Birchwood. And I did kind of like the whole having a Birchwood delivered to me. It was actually a really nice contract. Maybe I'll sign it again at some point. But I guess technically they're not allowed to have Birch Please as a business in the Birch box. So whatever they come up with next, I'm sure it'll be ethical and approved by the court system that we now have. So all in all, I think the balance is restored in the universe. Now I want to get to today's project. And the reason I'm standing in the middle of our storage room is because, well, that has to do with today's project. No, I don't like our storage room. Our storage room is too small. It also, Duvid made it, and for some reason there are 3 chests that are just named blocks, and I'm not even sure, like, what blocks are in here. Why is scaffolding in the blocks chest? It's skulk sensors. We've had a storage problem for a while. But fortunately, I've started to plan ahead. And if you guys remember, I have a giant tree farm inside of this giant tree. Well, just underneath the giant tree is a giant hollow island. And this has been my temporary storage solution for the last couple of weeks. It's functional and organized, but it is still a giant mess. So what we're gonna do right now is try to turn this room into some kind of functional storage system. And I also want to come up with some kind of like flying entrance to this island. I'm not sure which side it's gonna be, but I want to be able to fly into my storage room. So we're probably gonna make a hole in like a landing pad, kind of like a bat cave. Wait a second, are we making a bat cave? I mean, there are bats in here. Oh, we're so gonna make a bat cave. But first, there's something we've got to deal with. So I just got a ridiculous message from Sad Milkman, who seems to think I'm some kind of food delivery service. He asked for a stack of bananas to be delivered directly to the Birch Kingdom. Now, normally, I wouldn't do this, especially for somebody who I literally just sued. However, I feel kind of bad for him. And also, the more people who are eating bananas on the server, the more people who are gonna buy bananas. So let's head on over to Birch Kingdom and see what Milkman has to say. Hello? Milkman? Milkman?
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Is that my DoorDash? Is it finally here?
Yeah, where are you?
Yeah, come in.
Up the Bircha?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, sure. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Oh
Yep.
boy. Oh no.
Everything's fine. Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
Hey, do you have my DoorDash?
Yeah, you're watching.
Oh,
You're
don't
watching.
mind me. I just have the soaps on. Yeah.
This is a mess in here, buddy. Wow.
What do you mean? It's like perfectly fine.
Let me pick up some of the stuff for you. Here are the bananas. That you asked for. Are you okay? I mean,
thank you. I don't know, man. My business is gone. I don't know what to do anymore. I've lost my sense of purpose. I don't know what to do anymore.
I had no idea it would hit you this hard. I figured, you seem like the guy who rolls with the punches. You get up, you pick yourself up.
I mean, usually,
Yeah.
but
But not this
I
time.
don't know.
Oh wow. I feel kind of bad. Wait, how about this? Boy, never thought I'd say anything like this. Maybe you and I could do something.
You mean that?
Yeah, I do. If it'll get you out of your pajamas, I'm here for you, buddy. Okay, I'm sorry about the trial. Look, you're gonna pick yourself back up. Just, get some sleep. Clearly, it looks like you haven't been sleeping much. Change out of this and the slippers. Those are a choice. And
but the slippers are so comfy.
take a shower. You smell. I didn't want to say it.
Hold on, let me pay you for the DoorDash at least.
Wow. Do you have money? Can I have it in Birch? I really do love Birch.
Anymore. Oh.
Boy, this is pretty sad.
Do you take Apple Pay?
No. What do you got in here? Oh, wow, you really are broke. Holy, why do you have a stack of 9 and a stack of 48?
I put everything I had into those Birch boxes, Evan.
Clearly.
I put everything I had into the Birch box.
Oh, God, oh, wow.
Evan, I need to put this into perspective for you. I have not worn a piece of diamond armor on this server, I don't think. I haven't been to the end. I haven't been to the trial chambers. I haven't been...
How about this? How about I get you out of the house? We do some fun. We do all the things that you said you haven't done on this server. We'll do the world tour of fun on Skyblock Kingdoms.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
The soaps are on right now, so I should probably...
boy.
yeah, I should get back to watching. But no, I'll totally do that. Just hit me up later. I'll
Okay.
totally do that with you. That would be so much fun.
Really hoping for a friendship montage with the la-di-da music and the skipping. All right. See ya. You guys, I could have never anticipated that poor little milkman. Oh, it's raining. Wonderful. Actually, you know what? This is perfect. It's perfect timing. That poor little milkman would feel so down after the trial. But you know what? We can extend an olive branch, I think. We can work with him. Times are different now. I think he's a new milkman, probably. Either way, we are definitely gonna cheer up Milkman this episode with some kind of friendship montage. But first, we need to start working on this storage room. So, without further ado, it's time-lapsing time. We've made some amazing progress on our storage room. Now, I have to give massive thanks to Vintage Applesauce, who said she would help me out a little bit with this storage room while I live streamed, and she ended up doing so much of the interior. I mean, I can't even take credit for like half of the amazing details in here. Also, isn't it hilarious when you put player heads on top of pots? It looks like Ruby's entire body is inside of this pot. It's honestly hilarious. But yes, we finally have some semblance of a storage system, and I am ridiculously happy with it. And it is way better than what we had before. Now that we have a storage system, there's one last thing I want to do this episode. I'll be honest, I feel terrible about Milkman. I mean, if you think about it, we basically took his entire business and life away on this server. You know, we need to do something to pick him up and show him that sometimes, even when it feels like your life is over, well, baby, there's always an afterlife. Another man's shoes. Tell me, is it your time to choose? Oh, if you shake up and cut it all loose, you realize it wasn't right for you. Oh, wake up and see what you could be. Wake up and fight. Now you're in the afterlife. Wake up and see what you could be. Wake up and fight. Now you're in the afterlife. in line. Just go ahead and take a step aside. Whoa. Wake up and see what you could be. Wake up and fight. Now you're in the afterlife. Wake up and see what you could be. Wake up and fight. Now you're in the afterlife. Sometimes it's just a break. It doesn't make you. It doesn't shape you. Sometimes it's not a breakdown. Turning you round. Wearing you down. Tearing you down. Wake up and see what you could be. Wake up and fight. Now you're in the afterlife. Wake up and see what you could be. Wake up and fight. Now you're in the afterlife.